It is just an absolutely perfect day for an event like this. Our fourth groundbreaking on this $620 million bond measure. I would like to recognize our elected officials who are in the audience. We have Salem Mayor Chuck Bennett. And we also have our Salem-Keizer School Board Director, Paul Kylo. Board Director Jim Green really wanted to be here today, but he is not feeling very well, so he's going to be at home resting. And we will just have to celebrate for him as well. At this time, I am going to invite our Mayor, Chuck Bennett, to come to the podium and share a few words with us.
Well, I want to second the thank you very much for being here today. This is a really important step for the school district. I'm really thrilled to be part of today's groundbreaking for the new Judson Middle School. Probably like all of you, I've been here over the years for different kinds of events and am well aware of the need for this school to be redone. This is really an exciting time for Salem. This almost $620 million school bond that voters approved in 2018 allows for the reconstruction and upgrades to all of Salem-Keizer's public schools, Judson being among the first. I live over by North Salem High School, and we're seeing the work beginning there as well. It really is for each of the areas of town where the school district has done such an outstanding job selecting the schools to be worked on. Each neighborhood is very pleased. Enrollment projections in this area are strong. The district is seeking to keep up with what is clearly going to be a striking population increase over the next 20 to 30 years. For this community to look ahead the way we have, I think, is something we can really be proud of. Here at Judson, the plans for both expansion and improvements will certainly please students, parents, teachers, and administrators. Again, thank you for inviting me here to be part of the festivities today. And like all of you, I'm looking forward to turning or seeing some dirt turn today. So thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Paul Kylo. I'm here today representing the school board, and we are excited about the work that's going to be done here at Judson, the new science classrooms, basically what we were talking about too, the seismic upgrades, so Judson won't fall down, the windows won't break, so that will be good, because we talked about instead of a groundbreaking, we might have to do a window breaking. So we're very excited about that. The school board and of course the community have put in all this time and energy into getting the bond passed, which was phenomenal, and we are so grateful and thankful that the community had the wisdom and the insight to vote yes to give us this opportunity. I want to thank the South Salem High School CTE program who made the decals for the shovels today. We might get a picture of those later. Especially the teacher we want to thank is David Plooster. He and his group. And we are happy to see the high schools getting involved in the middle school and the feeder school system and all of the efforts going into the improvements of the schools. So thank you very much, voters. Thank you all for attending, and I will now introduce or invite Superintendent Christy Perry to come up. Thank you.
Good morning. It's a great day here at Judson Middle School, and I have the privilege of introducing a few of our team members here. So if you are from construction services staff, could you raise your hand? Where's our construction services staff? There's Joel. really, they're working on 5 major projects this summer, so they're coordinating all 5 and have a big lift ahead of them this summer. Also, we have representatives here from Todd Construction. Vicki Maynard is in the back of the line back there. Todd Construction is our contractor on this project. And we also have Henry Fitzgibbon from Soderstrom Architects. Soderstrom is the architect on this project. And to both of them, thank you. You've been a pleasure to work with, and we're looking forward to more work together. And then I would be remiss if I didn't make Caleb Roberts stand out. Where are you, Caleb? Caleb, Dad, there he is right there. Take a picture, Dad. This is Caleb, a recent graduate of Willamette University, who is part of our communications team, and this is his first groundbreaking on his own. So nice work, Caleb. He's also one of our amazing Salem-Keizer graduates. I'd like to say thank you to our voters, thank you to our community, and especially thank you to Yes for Salem-Keizer Schools in Piccoon, who were instrumental in passing this bond. With that, I'd like to turn it over to Lisa Harnish, who is the co-chair of the Community Bond Oversight Committee. She was also one of the co-chairs for Yes for Salem-Keizer Schools. We keep bringing her in to volunteer with us. So Lisa.
Thank you so much, Christy, and wow, what an honor to be here today. Thank you all for coming. It's just super exciting for me to have been a part of this process, all the way from looking at all of our facilities to working on the bond to now working on the oversight of the bond. And it has been just a real joy and honor for me to be a part of that, for a variety of reasons. One is I'm a proud parent of 2 graduates of Salem-Keizer, and I believe wholeheartedly in our district and the education that our kids are receiving. Also just wanting to contribute where the school is such a key, critical part of a healthy community, and knowing how important the environment is to and conducive to learning. Anything that we can do as a community to help improve that, obviously want to be able to support. And that is what the community has said, is that the environment that our children are in need to be safer, more opportunities for education, and also environments that are, again, conducive to learning. So I'm just in sincere gratitude to the community for helping to support this. Also, just want to thank the district for the leadership in this process. Everything from every critical junction was just done in such a professional manner. And being able to work with a variety of different community groups, focus groups, really helped to make this even stronger. Without the community coming together, this definitely would not have been possible. And I just want to recognize some of the work that, particularly from passing the bond and the Yes for Salem-Keizer Schools, it was a partnership with Piccoon that I'm confident really helped to push this over the edge. Piccoon was there every step of the way with us and knocked on every door to really let the community know about the importance of this bond and what it's going to ultimately do for the community. So it's my great pleasure to invite up Enrique Ruiz as the field manager, the data and field manager for Piccoon. And again, without him, this would not have been possible, and the team. So come on up.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me up here again. My name is Enrique Ruiz. I am the field and data manager for Piccoon. And just a little bit about myself. I actually graduated from McKay High School in 2016. And actually was a transfer from Southern Oregon in Grants Pass High School. So that school and then going to McKay, it's a huge difference. That was the first time I saw a high school without a swimming pool, without its own, like, a separate building for an auditorium, without investment, as much investment as my old high school. but I'm proud to have attended McKay. I'm proud to attend Salem Kaiser schools because that school changed my whole life. I'd like to give a shout out really quick to Craig King, one of my first teachers at McKay High School, and also assistant principal to this middle school. But seeing the opportunity to participate and get out the vote for investment in the schools, in the school that I went to, was huge. I saw an opportunity to join the Pecun team and engage the community to get out the vote. Pecun has a political arm, Acción Política Pecunista, or Political Action Pecun. And I joined up as a field organizer. Along with 4 other organizers and under the leadership of Marta Sonato, we were able to knock on more than 17,000 doors. We engaged with the Latinx community because they are not represented in the political process. And what better way to engage our community than to invest in our schools and to vote for our schools? And that's exactly what we did. And with all this work, with all partnerships, putting 110% behind this race, behind this bond, we were able to provide for our children like never before, passing almost 2/3 of $1 billion. And that's incredible to me. Pecun has also done a lot of work for school bonds for the Woodburn School Board, for the Woodburn School District, $60 million. Because we believe in investing our students. We believe in creating better schools. And so long as our Salem Kaiser families can benefit from partnerships and projects like these, Pecun will always be there. And it is my absolute pleasure to next introduce my old biology teacher, Craig King. Thank you so much.
Enrique was a wonderful student, so I appreciate Enrique's kind words. Again, my name is Craig King, and I am the assistant principal at Judson Middle School, and I am so happy to see all of you here for this awesome event. Welcome and thank you for attending the groundbreaking ceremony at Judson Middle School. On behalf of Judson families, staff, and students, we are grateful to the Salem Kaiser community for passing the school improvement bond and making this day possible. As assistant principal of Judson, I also want to thank the Judson staff members, parents, and other community members who met and collaborated with architects, contractors, and many others to develop a plan that will greatly improve Judson Middle School and impact students for generations to come. The following are some of the improvements that will be made at Judson. Currently, Judson is required to have 3 different lunches. Even with this number of lunch periods, the cafeteria is crowded. As a result, it takes students a long time to get their food, and once they do have their food, it leaves very little time for them to consume and finish it. This further reduces the time students have to collaborate with peers and to take a mental break prior to returning to their classes. Having a larger cafeteria will permit the elimination of 1 lunch period, provide more time for students to eat, and more importantly, for students to decompress and mentally prepare for their afternoon classes. 3 new classrooms with up-to-date technology and resources will replace the existing outdated portable classrooms. 4 new science classrooms with full labs will be added, permitting each Judson student to take a full year science course as opposed to the current semester course schedule. A new multi-purpose fitness room will be added that will facilitate additional fitness and health-based classes. This will become a tremendous asset, providing students the opportunity to have a much-needed physical fitness class within their rigorous academic schedule, providing them additional energy and stamina to focus and perform better in all of their classes. Last, but certainly not least, is a complete redesign of the front entry and attendance office to better facilitate the monitoring of every individual entering Judson. This will substantially improve the safety and security of our building. Construction will begin tomorrow and is projected to be completed by fall of 2020. We know that the benefits of this project will substantially outweigh any inconveniences for years to come. Winston Churchill stated that we shape our buildings, thereafter they shape us. I have no doubt that the work being done as a result of the generous passing of the school improvement bond will result in years of being shaped in positive and meaningful ways. I would like to now introduce our first student speaker, Gabby Mora. Gabby will be a 7th grade student next year at Judson Middle School.
Good morning. My name is Gabby Mora, and I will be a 7th grader next year here at Judson. I'm so excited to see the improvements and changes that will begin this summer. The changes I'm most excited about are the addition of 3 new general classrooms, the 4 new science lab rooms, and the cafeteria expansion. These will benefit everyone greatly, considering there will only be 2 lunches instead of 3. Now you can have lunch with more of your friends. I would also like to thank Ms. Krushka, Ms. Seals, and Mr. King for their hard work and willingness to benefit the school.
Thank you, Gabby. Our next student speaker will also be a 7th grade student, Rafael Lozada. Please join me in welcoming Rafael.
Thank you, everybody, for coming here. Today I'm going to talk about the new construction of Judson Middle School. I'm excited about the 3 new general classrooms and the 4 science room, as well as a new fitness room. Also, we will be having a new roofing replacement, new plumbing, and new earthquake-safe walls, as well as a very safer office. We have to take away our portables, but we will add a brand new wing for the classrooms. It is a sacrifice we are needing to make, as well as expanding a new cafeteria. In conclusion, we hope that this school will be safer now.
Thank you, Rafael. Our last speaker will be an 8th grade student next year at Judson. Please welcome Kathy Morris.
Hello, my name is Catherine Morales, and I'll be an 8th grader at Judson Middle School next year. As you may know, we are one of the many schools who have the privilege to go under construction this summer. One of the things I'm excited about is they are making a more secure entrance so our school can be safer. Speaking about safety, another thing they are doing is putting in earthquake walls, so if there's an earthquake, our students and staff will be safe. Thank you to all the Salem-Keizer people who voted to have the schools remodeled and confessed the need for each of them.
We have another message to say. Gracias a todas las personas de Salem-Keizer que votaron
Para que nuestras escuelas fueran remodeladas
Conforme a la necesidad de cada una de ellas.
I'm so proud of these 3 students. They're all part of our AVID program here at Judson, and they're amazing kiddos. So I would like to next welcome Vicki Bernard, the Marketing and Communications Director from Todd Construction.
I think we should have another round of applause for those students. Didn't they do a great job? What wonderful experience for them today. I also want to thank you all for being here today, and more importantly, thank you for believing in and supporting the high-quality educational facilities for future generations of Salem-Keizer School District students. Todd Construction is thrilled to have been selected as your general contractor in a competitive bid process. We look forward to following the designs of Soderstrom Architects to expand and make over Judson Middle School. Our company has been around for 77 years, and we have built more than 180 education projects, so we know what we are embarking on. We realize that before we have you exclaiming about the improvements to your school, the staff, students, visitors, neighbors are going to experience some inconveniences. We strive to minimize those disruptions as much as humanly possible. We constantly communicate with your school officials about what's going to happen next so you know what to expect. The superintendent on this job, Joe Pinch, recently finished a new gym, cafeteria, library, kitchen building that was located right next to an existing elementary school while it was occupied. He received rave reviews for the successful project, so you are in very good hands with Joe Pinch and our project manager, Ben Kessler. Remember, everyone's safety is extremely important, so we ask you to bear with us when we make you walk the long way around. It's so no one is in danger. When we complete our projects, our clients have said Todd Construction treated the building as if it were their own. This is how we work, and that's how we want you to feel. As our company, our goal is to provide such great service that you want to work with us again, and that you think kindly of the name Todd Construction. Thanks for the opportunity to speak with you today. Congratulations on this wonderful opportunity for the Salem-Keizer School District.
Okay, and now I get the most exciting part of the job here, calling the names for our shovel turning. We do have 2 rounds of shovel turning, so don't fear if your name is not called in the first round. I also want to recognize Board Director Jesse Lippold arrived after we did introductions, so he's here as well. All right, first round. Oh. Karina will help get you fitted in your hard hat because safety first. So Karina and Lynette, if you will help out Gabby, Raphael, and Kathy so they can get their hard hats and come take their place at the shovels. And moms, we know you may want to come closer to take pictures, and that's totally cool. All right, Superintendent Perry, Vice Principal Craig King, and this is, I think, maybe his first actual day on the job, and I saw in his background that he studied soil in undergraduate, so he's going to be a real expert when it comes to turning this dirt. We've got Lisa Harnish, Mayor Chuck Bennett. Come on down. If you stand next to the mayor, you can make special requests from him, so. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time, looking at the cameras. 1, 2, 3. Practice makes perfect, right?